to fuck with your conscience. Girls hate when niggas go missing. This job here, you ain't no different. These days it's hard to meet women. Feel like my love life is finished.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to give you 7 reasons why synthetic wigs are not such a bad idea. But before we get into the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. So let's jump right into the video. Okay, so reason number 1 as to why to get a synthetic wig is the most obvious. They're more affordable. You can get pretty nice wigs nowadays for low prices. Synthetic wigs they're not what they used to be. They're not super shiny and stuff. I need to wash this one. But yeah, they're not super shiny all the time. This one's shiny, but it's red, so that's kind of why. But it's not like a high shine like it used to be back in like 2015. So yeah, definitely synthetic wigs are very affordable. You can get some nice, good quality ones for as low as $25. I paid $40 for this one, and it's very, very long. It's like a good 28 inches long. So the only thing about it is it gets a little nappy because it's so long. But if I flat iron it and curl it and then put my pin curls in overnight and just sleep with them under my bonnet, then I really don't have much of a problem with it tangling throughout the day. But yeah, it was definitely affordable. Reason number 2, they come in almost every single color without you having to pay extra money for a 613 or a red or a blue, a pink or whatever. They come in literally every color. Even some come in more colors than the human hair wigs. Like some brands come in a lot more colors, like gold, yellow, red, blue, pink, orange, purple, black, and then the natural colors and everything. But you definitely get more bang for your buck with synthetic wigs sometimes, because even when a human hair wig is colored, it starts to shed a lot over time, and synthetic wigs, you don't really have to worry about that. So yeah. Tip number 3. I'm sorry, my camera's shaking. Tip number 3, a lot of times, more times than not, the synthetic premium quality wigs, the lace is better than the human hair wigs. Now notice I said synthetic premium quality. Sorry, it's kind of a tongue twister. But yeah, notice I said synthetic premium quality because not every synthetic, don't go out and buy any old synthetic wig that's for like $10 and be like, oh, you lied. It's like this wig is horrible. No. Normally the good synthetic wigs are like $40 to $60 and up. I've seen some as much as $80, and that's for like a human hair and synthetic blend. So it's still cheaper than a human hair wig. I've paid $500, $400, $600, $250. I always pay at least $250 or up for a human hair wig. And then sometimes the lace doesn't even melt like you would want it to. But with synthetic wigs, I normally don't have that problem. It was pretty easy to get this one to melt. If you can see right here, it's time to take it down and redo it. But if you can see, it looks like it's actually part of my head a little bit. So it's a little easier to slay a synthetic wig than it is a human hair wig. Now, human hair wigs hold better curls, but synthetic wigs, you can pin curl them like I do this one, and the curls will be almost as good as it's gonna get. So yeah, the lace a lot of times is just better on synthetic wigs. I'm not really sure why. I guess they felt like we had to give you something else because I don't know, give you another feature or something. I don't know, but yeah, the lace is definitely better on a lot of synthetic wigs. Now, some human hair wigs are really good, and they have very good blendable lace, but that's not all the time. So number 4, this is definitely a big one for me. They thin a lot less. So most time, unless it's a low grade or a low quality, like don't go with super off brands of synthetic wigs. I try to stay with Cloud9 Sensational, and then there's another Sensational, and then I found another brand, Vella Vella, and what is the other one? Butterlace. But those are good brands, so don't go and get a super off-brand wig and be like, oh, it's shedding a lot, because a lot of times they're cheaper and they will shed a lot. Sometimes they're up to $50 and they'll shed a lot. So that's why I said kind of stick to those brands I named. I have videos on most of my synthetic wig videos are on those brands, so yeah, definitely stick to that. They don't normally shed as much over time. You can have a synthetic wig even if you're rough with it. All my synthetic wigs have lasted I'm so sorry. All of my synthetic wigs have lasted from like 2 years and up. I've had a lot of my synthetic wigs for a long time. As long as you brush them out and stuff. And honestly, my older synthetic wigs, I didn't really take care of them, and they're still lasting. So these newer ones, they last a lot better because I actually brush them out. I put them up, I wash them, I condition them and stuff like that. Well, condition with silicone base, but I'm sorry if I'm talking like that. My nose suddenly became stopped up after I sneezed. But yeah, they normally shed a lot less, especially in color. So if you have a 613 synthetic wig and you have a 613 human hair wig, that 613 human hair wig just like falls out. It is just too, it never lasts long. It always thins out really bad. So every 613 wig I've had that is human, or any colored wig period I have that's human, I've noticed it always sheds very bad. So yeah, this one, it sheds a little bit, but not much. It just tangles because it's so long. But other than that, like, it doesn't really shed much at all. Over the span of a week, it sheds what my human hair wigs would shed in like 2 days. So definitely consider a synthetic wig if you are sick of shedding. Reason number 5, you don't have to bleach the knots, okay? Y'all, you can't, now obviously, you can't bleach the knots on a synthetic wig. You can only do that on a human hair wig because it's not gonna work, because synthetic hair does not bleach. Cool. But all you have to do with a synthetic wig is add a little makeup, and this is literally just a little makeup. It is HD lace, I believe, and I just put a little makeup on there, and that's it, that's all. So definitely look into getting a synthetic wig if you're tired of bleaching the knots. Make sure you look, now obviously some synthetic wigs, the lace is whiter than others, but kind of put it on your hand, and if it looks like it's gonna blend on your hand, you know, I know how to eyeball it. I'm not sure if everybody does, but it's pretty easy to eyeball. You put it on your hand, make sure the lace is not too white for your skin or too dark for your skin, and go from there. But I love that I don't have to bleach the knots. With a human hair wig, it was an all-day process. If I went and bought a wig at 9 o'clock in the morning, I never really got to wear it until like 4 p.m. that day, 4 to 5 p.m. that day. Sometimes a little earlier if I didn't have to do too much work, but I normally had to bleach the knots. I had to wash it with the purple shampoo. I had to either let it air dry or blow dry it. Then I would install it, put the little makeup where I needed it, and didn't install it, I'm sorry. So I would put like a little makeup on it, but it was after I bleached the knots, so it would be perfect for my skin complexion. I'm sorry, y'all, my nose is so stuffed. Then I would put it on after the foundation or whatever is on it has dried, braid my hair, put it on, put like 5 layers of glue on, tack it down, curl it. By the time I did all of this stuff, it was already like 5 p.m. Reason number 6. Most synthetic wigs are glueless. Me personally, I tack my wigs down. I like to keep them on for a while so I don't have to keep taking it off. But you know, some people don't like that. Some people like to put it on and take it off at night, and that's completely fine. So most synthetic wigs, you can do that and they're glueless. You don't have to always wear baby hairs with synthetic wigs, and you could just literally take it off when it gets too hot. I live in Texas, so I know a lot of girls who take their wig off because it's hot at night and stuff. I get it, but me personally, I just don't do it. So if you are considering getting a synthetic wig, that's just another reason to get a synthetic wig if that interests you. And finally, reason number 7, some of them actually look realistic. This is not, like I said earlier, this is not 2015 anymore. Not all synthetic wigs are very shiny and stuff like that. Not all of them look wiggy. I've seen some synthetic wigs that actually look very realistic. I've seen some that are human and synthetic blend because you get the human feel but the synthetic price. So some of those are even pretty good. I'm sorry, y'all. The weather is getting me a little sick, so bear with me. But yeah, some of them look wiggy, of course. They're normally the very, very, very cheap ones from very odd brands, but Butterlace, like I said earlier, Butterlace, Vela Vela, Sensational, Cloud9 Sensational, and I said another one earlier, I believe. All of those are pretty good quality wigs. You don't have to worry about a wiggy look. Some of them even come in yaki, so they look super realistic. They really don't have much shine at all. They look like it's your real hair, especially if you are a woman of color like I am. So definitely consider it. Save some coin for the holidays. You know, I know it's the end of the year. People are buying gifts and, you know, stuff is expensive. So you have bills on top of gifts and everything else. If you just want to look nice for the holidays, you know, you don't have to get a human hair wig. You can always get a synthetic one. That's what I do sometimes. So I hope this video helps you. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.